Now, you have to believe in yourself. And I will just base this on this particular quote of mine. Now, I was in a way doing my early morning readings one day, and I saw gazelle. I was trying to look at them, what they do and whatever they are. Now, scientists say that they are part of a genus called gazella, and they are some part or type of antelopes. Now, these people live in deserts, and all what they do is just eat. And when they see lions attacking, they start running. Now, that is not the life I want you to live today. I say living a life, a gazelle-like life, will cause your early derecognition. Now, accountants will say that when you have an asset in your account and it's not better, or you are not going to use it anymore, then you have to derecognize it or take it out of your account. Now, gazelles are antelopes, and all what they do is always run from troubles, or always run from whatever they have to face. But I want you to live a life of a lion. Face all the difficulties that will rise. So tell yourself that from today onwards, I am going to believe in myself. No matter the difficulties that will come, I am not going to be a gazelle by running from my difficulties, but I'm going to face them. I'm going to fight against them, and I'm going to make everything that I want to happen. Now, let it be the joy of your life. I don't know how many people here who are dating, but I know if you have a loved one, if you don't take care when it goes to 2 years. So I want you to let your dreams be the love of your life. Love it like you love your beloved. Love it like you love your mom. Love it like you love your dad. And nothing will stop you. Because when you love it, one of my mentors, Eric Thomas, will tell you that if you love your process, the results will come. If you love the process, the results will come and nothing will stop you. So let your ambition that you set in the first step be the love of your life. Love it like any other thing, and nothing will stop you or nothing will prevent you from achieving it. So second, says stay in constant meditation and agreement with your goals. Now this is about the planning process. So sometimes I wake up in the morning, I started doing write-ups only, but I got to realize that visuals are essential. So in the morning when I rise up, I just sit down on my bed, and sometimes I turn into a Chinese man by crossing my legs and just putting earpiece in my ears and just close my eyes. Not doing anything but just planning how I want people or I want to inspire people. So starting writing, I got to realize that Ghanaians maybe don't like reading too much, so we have to use pictures. Then I got into pictures. Then I got to realize that pictures are, people are responding, but it has to move to the video so that at least when people are watching, they move or fall in line with them. So any morning or every morning when you rise up, meditate upon the ambition you had in the first step. So you close your eyes, ask yourself, how do I want this thing to come or to be visualized? I want to be an accountant. Is that only the thing that has to be done? That means that I have to take some professional courses, I have to do some stuff. So you got to plan them and write down your life plans and work towards them. Okay? And that is how, or when you start working towards them, before the tribulations come, you have already planned for it, so they can't stop you. And that is how you can develop your way to achieve. Then I have this one here. I do love science, but I did business, and I think I'm okay with the business now. This from the science people. They say there's a place called prefrontal cortex. Now, this is essential. It is important when you want to, or it is one of the aspects of the body or the mind that causes you to focus, that causes you to take the right decisions for yourself. So when you meditate a lot, you build up that region of your mind. So when you build up that region of your mind, then you can make the right decisions for yourself. That is when the movies are coming and you meditated and no, these are the things I want to achieve. You try to just, or it tells you that no, this is not part of your plan. So you cannot make time for that one. Take it out. So until you develop or meditate well, you cannot develop that aspect. And if you are not able to develop that aspect, you cannot in a way make the right decisions for yourself. Then I think we are on the last one, right? No excuses, just adjustment. Then I won't look through all this, but I'll look through the last principle of mine. I call it the kill them all attitude. Now it says no excuses, just adjustment. That means that when you start the ambition you set for yourself, difficulties are going to arise, but you don't have to give excuse. You have to adjust and adapt to each and every situation. So the kill them all principle is a principle I have developed for myself. That when I see the challenge, I'll tell the challenge that you cannot intimidate me. I'm not ready for your intimidation. So either I kill you or you make something happen to you. You get it? So you got to develop this particular attitude that when people are saying it's impossible, I'm going to kill that thing and make it possible. When situations are telling you it's impossible, I'm going to kill those situations and make it possible. When the obstacles are rising, I'm going to kill them and make it possible. Then you can achieve your goal. So if you have the kill them all attitude, and you know that you don't have to give excuses, but just adjustment, you cannot quit. And you will surely make them happen, or you surely make things happen. You surely make the unimaginable happen. Now I want you to move and ask you the don'ts. It says avoid self-criticisms. You have to stop saying I can't make it. You have to stop saying that I'm short-sighted, so that is why I'm not passing my exams. I can't see from the back. If you can't see from the back, then sit in front. Some of us like the back because we can see from the back. You get it? So you got to avoid self-criticisms. If you think that there are some things or